Welcome to the 21st of February 2023. My name is Jimmy Bradbury. I help people create online businesses around their passion, their hobby, their skill set, whatever it is they really enjoy doing in life and they want to teach other people, impact their lives, and also be able to monetize it and create more time and financial freedom than ever they could imagine. You know my story. I spent 25 years in the corporate world, the 9 to 5, trading my valuable time for money, which I believe, I read a statistic recently where 93% of the workforce today are trading their time for money, the fee, the paycheck, the salary. I gave all that up in 2018 to start sharing my knowledge and experience online and create an online business, which was challenging at the beginning, but once I worked it out, I then decided to help other people, coached over 100 people now all around the world on how to do that. And I had two clients today who are both launching next week. And I think back to when I first launched my online course my very first one, which was 2018. And it was quite a daunting experience. I remember doing it from my kitchen table. I had two chairs stacked on top of each other. I had my mobile phone with this duct tape to a top of the chair, and I was broadcasting live my launch. I'll never forget it. It was one of the scariest times ever, because now I can relate to how other people feel when they're launching. And with my two clients that are launching next week, they are feeling stressed, they're feeling anxious. And I always have to remind them that they've come so far. Getting to a point when you're actually beginning to launch is a momentous time, because what we have to do is we have to remove ourselves, which is the difficult part, from the equation. We should see this, if you're a woman and you've had children, it's actually like birthing a child. Not that I myself personally have ever done that, not being a woman, but it's just like bringing your new product, your new program, and your new course out to the world. And it can help so many people because you've got knowledge and experience. You've learned how to package it. You've learned how to position yourself as the person with the expertise, and you've learned how to then promote it, and you're ready to go. And I know that when my students get to this point, or my clients get to this point, it becomes challenging. It's a bit like, I don't know if you've ever done this, but I've only done it once when I was in New Zealand. I did a bungee jump, and it's pretty scary when you get right out to the edge of the board and you're looking down and you see, oh my gosh, all of your life is just flashing in front of you. And that is how it is for some people, just getting on video, shooting a video and doing a launch. So I just want to share with you some ideas. If you're putting together a launch around a product and it's your very first launch, there's really three main phases you need to go through. You need to create the product. You need to create the product and the offer. You need to then market it, and you need to launch it. And the problem is that most people get stuck in their creation part because they want to refine it, they want to perfect it. And the reality of it is they're thinking about themselves. They want to refine, they want to get this beautifully fine-tuned product. And the only person that's getting impacted is themselves. And what you need to do, and this is what I help my students do, is move from that period of feeling comfortable in your zone, creating, and then get to the place where you want to share it. Because marketing is actually a mindset thing. It's actually about your desire to want to share your program and course with other people that can help them succeed in their life. And I think that's why so many people struggle with marketing, is because they're scared that it's something like selling, and it's not. It's actually about, how is it from a mindset point of view, can I use my course and program to help the lives of other people? That's what we need to think of when we're marketing. And helping people move from that creation phase into marketing and then launching is really, really important. And for me, I know that on one of my students today, there was a huge aha moment, which I just love. When you're coaching as opposed to training, it's really all about getting those ahas, those big, oh my gosh, Is that how it happens? And I was sharing with her how it is that once you've done your first launch, that you're learning so much, and it is a lot to consume and then implement. But once you've done your first launch, it becomes so much easier after that. One, you've got a base to start from, because when you're doing your first launch, you've never done a launch before. So you've got no base to work from. So having done your first launch, having that base to work from, then moving forward and refining as you do each of the launches, you get to a point pretty quickly. And this is the aha. If you've got an online business, this is the holy grail. This is really the holy grail in the online world. Once you've done your first launch and you've done 3 or 4 of them, and you then turn it evergreen, meaning that launch is no longer live, it's running all of the time. You put ads against it, you put paid ads against that launch, and it's running evergreen. That means people, traffic, are coming to your launch, running on evergreen 24/7. And that really is, in the online world, is the holy grail, because that means you're earning, you're impacting people's lives with what you know 24/7. And in a 9-to-5 job, you can never, ever do that. In a job where you're getting a salary, a paycheck, or even if as a consultant, if you're a consultant and you're getting paid a fee, you're still trading your time for money. And when you've got a launch that you've refined and you've turned it evergreen, and people are buying this 24/7, and you're impacting their lives all around the world, that is the holy grail in the online world. Now, no longer are you just relying on your time because you're sleeping and you're waking up in the morning, like what happens to me, and you're seeing the PayPal notifications coming in from people who bought your courses when you're sleeping. That in the online world is the holy grail. And that's what I have to keep reminding my students and my clients about. That's what your launch is about, because when you do the first launch and you do and refine that launch and you do a few more and you turn it evergreen, then the magic happens. That's what I love helping people with, and that's why I love helping them launch their very first course or program. Hopefully that's been helpful for you today. If you need to know more about me, on my website, jimmybradbury.com, that's JIMMI, Bradbury, BRADBURY.com. You'll find out more about me, what I do, my courses, my programs, my free content, lots of testimonials, and I hope that one day I'll get the opportunity to coach and mentor you and help you launch your first online course, or take your online course, turn it evergreen, and get to the holy grail of the online world. Hopefully that's been helpful for you today, and I look forward to talking to you again tomorrow. And for you, make sure that you get that first launch done, and I hope to see that out there. Tag me if you do, and I look forward to talking to you tomorrow. Bye.